Alright, y'all. This episode of Greenleaf gave me everything I needed and more, so let's just hop right on in. First things first. Bishop, did nobody tell me you had a little voice on you? I mean, you ain't no Barbara Streisand, and you damn sure ain't no Dorinda Clark Cole. But you got a little something. You know, in that scene at the beginning, right after Lady Mae was doing the mannequin challenge in the living room. Lady Mae, you little Jezebel. What you got going on with Ray Campbell from Sister Sister? He think he slick. Baby, he penny short in the daylight with your ass because you ain't having it. Whatever y'all had going on, you trying to make sure that he know that it's over. Clearly, it's something that y'all don't want the bishop to know what's going on because y'all all sweet and chubby cheeks when he's around, but as soon as he leave, it's like, speaking of Campbell, Mary, it was so good to see y'all on Greenleaf, but Erica, I can say you did your good lip singing. I actually seen veins coming out of your neck. But Tana, make it look believable. The note was this big, and you was like, girl, back to Ray Campbell, because I ain't done with you. It's so ironic that your sermon was talking about people sleeping, because that shit was a walking lullaby. Like, I was nodding. Like, girl. Yeah, that's why you said the deacon sleep in the church, sleep in the congregation, sleep in the choir. Yes, because you boring as fuck. You should not preach. Lord, don't preach no more. I remember when I was young, my mama would make me go to the revival, and it would be niggas like you that made me not even want to show up. That's why it was 2 people in the choir at my church. I mean, y'all had a couple people, but at my church, did nobody want to come. Everything is starting to get complicated with Ray and Lady Mae because they need Ray's son. Ray's son working like, you know, construction or zoning or whatever it is. And Ray Campbell was like, listen, Bishop, you know, there may be a law in place or maybe my son can help out, you know, with the zoning being that the church is so close to your church. And sure enough, there was a law protecting Calvary that didn't possibly protect Triumph. So he was like, you know, at the very least we can put them away for like 28 days to hold him off. So Bishop is like, hell yeah, let's go through with it. He all for it. And they freaking out. Well, not they. Lady Mae is freaking out because she's like, I want you gone. Because she's afraid that Bishop is going to find out whatever it is that they're trying to hide. But my advice to you, Lady Mae, is the more you try to hide it and act all like nothing is going on, that's when he's going to start to draw like a raised eyebrow and start to look at y'all differently. So if you just act normally, maybe he won't suspect anything at all. Especially if it's not going on anymore. So, girl, poof. Grace was not playing with Mac in this episode. I mean, she had already tore his motherfucking shit up. But now, she's stalking his ass. I mean, seriously. He came downstairs with one of his new lady friends, and I'm guessing he really trying to change his life or whatever, because this was actually an adult. So, he like, I'm hoping you like dinner or whatever. He walked into her car, closed the door. But baby, he didn't even make it to the stairs before Grace made a beeline for the goddamn window. Ma'am, I'm Grace Greenleaf, and he is a child molester. Grace. The lady is like, She peeled out of there so fast. Bitch, I'm surprised the tires are still on the goddamn car. And Mac went up, I'm surprised. Like, the nerve of you. You call yourself a Christian. Bitch, at one point, so did you. And you was fucking every girl that was an adolescent. Every child that had a vagina that was under 18 was on your goddamn radar. So I don't understand how now the Christian walk is so important to you. Boy, poof. And I mean, pow, be gone. Because ain't nobody, baby, whatever you're selling, we ain't buying. Jacob in this episode, poor thing, he was hurt. And he really misses home. Not so sure if he misses the actual home, like the Greenleaf estate, but I know he misses Calvary. And he was watching a revival on a computer that was not a fucking Mac. Girl, that battery reminded me of a motherfucking VTech when I was in the 4th grade. Doing synonyms and antonyms. Girl, no. Ugh. But he was watching that revival on live stream probably because he wished he was there. Not only there, but in the pulpit. And not only in the pulpit, preaching alongside his father. I'm sure preaching at Triumph is not, you know, the end all be all for him, but He taking it how he can get it. Like he said, I'm 40 years old and I ain't getting no younger. Shit. Baby, but Clarissa, she ain't having it. Like, stop looking back, bitch. We gotta look forward. Some of these pussy ass niggas need a strong woman like Clarissa. But I'm hoping everything don't go forward, because why are you working alongside a man who is intent on bringing your father down? Shit, I understand father-son relationships ain't always the best, but goddamn. You know? What else? Oh, Kevin and Charity. Y'all, I know I said Charity was trying in our last conversation, and she may have been. But baby, all that came to a screeching halt because she has given up. And when I say given up, she gave up. You know, and in the preview of this episode, it looks as if, okay, they're going to go ahead and go through with it. They're going to have sex and everything is going to, slowly mend itself. She's so enthralled with Jabari Johnson that she don't even see it for Kevin no more. Her attraction for him is tarnished because she like, ever since you told me your situation, I've never seen you the same. That boy was stripped down all the way to his drawers before she was just like, I can't. Why did you let that boy strip all the way down before you told him that? But the real gag is the nigga wasn't even hard, so that speaks volumes. Bishop really don't think that Basie Skanks is the man who died in the fire's son. He is intent on sticking by that, and the producers and writers of the show are intent on him saying it a lot. There has to be something to it. So that's staying in the back of my mind. Was he like a father figure, or is something else going to unfold to reveal how he was this man's son? Let's see how that unfolds. Sophia got baptized. I must admit that I was so happy and honestly holding back tears. I remember how special it was for me when I got baptized. And just, everything that led up to it, and just the energy and atmosphere of that entire scene was very heartwarming. And I'm a crybaby. So I was like, no, I'm not going to cry. Like, I was really trying to pull back. And I didn't cry, but I was damn near there. Where is Mavis? Like, oh my goodness. Oprah, come back to me. You ain't doing nothing. And Super Soul Sundays don't count. This episode was really good, y'all. I cannot wait for next week's episode. We need to find out what Grace and this detective is talking about. We need to find out what's going to happen between Kevin and Charity, or Charity and Jabari. We need to know what was going down between Ray Campbell and Lady Mae. Matt gotta go down. So that's number 4. We need to see what's going to happen between Jacob and Basie Skanks, as well as Basie Skanks and Bishop. So we got a lot that we need answers to. Same place, same time. All right.